Shut up and sit down.
There you go, folks. Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop. Don't know what that was. And yeah, it is Sunday at the bench time with me and the groovy gang. Yeah, this lot of reprobates. We have got, let's go full screen with them. We've got Dangerous. Hello, mate.
Hello,
how you
everyone.
doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm fine and dandy, mate. What are you building there, mate, need I ask?
I am building a Challenger Mark 1 tank.
Oh.
And I was going to do this in the original Berlin camo scheme, but I'm kind of making this one up out of the NATO green, black and brown.
Oh, nice one.
In the same kind of block.
Yeah, same kind of blocky formation, yeah.
And when he's not doing that, he's playing battleships on his cutting pad.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the masking, Dave?
I was, but it's getting a bit
family friendly, Dave.
I'm halfway down the first side, and I'm thinking, do I really want to do this?
I know that awkward silence, mate.
Why did
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave, can I make a suggestion? That there is actually digital masks available.
Yes.
That are all pre-cut. And they only cost you a random £3.
Yeah. Oh, Dave's got a breathing webcam there. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
Oh, it's probably the
I've
glass
spotted where your battleship is.
Yeah.
That's where the X.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got Panzer Cat.
Hello.
Hello, geese.
What am I doing? Well, I'm going to be carrying on a wee bit of work on this little chap today.
Of course, yeah, you've got that wonderful Airfix kit, in you, mate?
Yeah, and what I've done, what I'm going to be doing on that, I might just start cracking on and doing the armoured cab for this chap.
Oh, get in there, mate. Yeah, and
but Dave, that's the masks I was telling you about. They're pre-cut.
Oh, yeah.
oh, look at that.
And,
You
Where'd
go.
you get them from? eBay?
yeah, no, they are available from certain modelling shops. I can't name it just in case this is a sponsor stream.
No, it's not a sponsored stream. I'm
it's
not at
not-
work today, mate. These are my streams.
I bought this one from Skill Model Shop, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
John.
E-Models
Yeah, I
do them.
know. Yeah.
I will,
And-
Yeah, no, this isn't on an E-Models channel, mate. This is my stuff,
Yeah.
mate. So I'm not
Alright.
I'm not beheld to any sponsors, mate.
But they're manufactured by a well-known company that we have a captain of.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Gets in there, mate.
And if you want to know, that's the company.
Oh, yeah. Captain Dispay. Absolutely. Next up, we've got the wonderful, delectable, delightful PJ. Look at him sitting there going, yeah, keep it coming.
Going to James, isn't he? Yeah.
No,
How much
I
did
wouldn't
you-
do that again, mate. How
How
are
much
you,
did
mate?
How
I'm
much
very
did
well,
they pay
thank
you to make that comment, Colin?
Oh, Panzer, it was lucrative, mate.
Yeah, I'm taking a couple of hours off from doing my head in with Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
I started this kit a couple of weeks ago and I'm just getting back to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, baby.
Really is nice, isn't it? I like that. Are you fully
Lots of
rigging that up as well, are you?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Lots of rigging involved and hair pulling out and things like that.
Yeah, you're lucky. See, you've got a rather lustrous lot of flowing locks there to pull out. I'm down to my eyebrows now, mate. Next up, we've got James over at JC Bricks and Builds. And what are you up to, me old chisel?
Basically going to be carrying on with the M19.
Oh,
tank transport.
nice one, yeah.
So, yeah, the good old tank transport there.
Absolutely, mate.
Seeing where we go, adding all the different differentials, and then
Oh, fair play, mate. Fair play. And myself, I am doing the same. I'm doing a little bit of work on the group build on the SLT 53 Elephant Stroke Leopard 2A4. And I started this in the Zoom the other night and I got engrossed in the conversation and I was only going to put a couple of axles on. And I've kind of done the axles, the shock absorbers, all the wheels. So I thought I would do a little bit of catch up.
So that's finished. What are you going to do now?
Yeah, I've now got to twiddle my thumbs for the next 8 months. So yes, it's Sunday at the bench. That's our intros done. Let's do a little pimp before we then go in and have a look at the chat. You can see it all at the top of the chat there. There's big old links in there for all the affiliates to help save you all money. And also, if you'd like to help support the channel and keep it going, you can head to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, or click the join button below this or any of my other video contents and become a member. If you've got a webcam and mic, that gives you access to the Zoom 24/7 hangout, and it also gives you access to these streams where you can come in and join me and the crew and just sit and have a fettle at your bench, folks. Give it a bit of thought. Talking of chat, that's where all the important people are. We have got Stefan Last is in saying hello. Hello, Stefan. Says good afternoon.
Hi, Stefan.
Panzer's saying hello to Stefan. Nice to see you in there, Panzer. And I've just realised he's actually on screen as well. Why did you do that, you pillock?
How's you
Yeah,
do
well,
that?
Well, I was using fingers because we weren't live at the time. So
I know. Yeah, I know. Dolcosaurus is in. Good morning, Colin. I thought I missed the show. I forgot you changed times. Yes, mate. It makes it easier for everyone the other side of the pond. Lets them come in at a slightly more reasonable time. And hey, you know, it's a nice little spot in the afternoon, and I can have a lay-in if I manage to get any sleep. So yeah. Mac is in saying good afternoon, peoples. Afternoon, Mac. How you doing?
Hi, mate.
Guru's in, says hi kids, will be in and out of the chat. We'll join the nonsense on camera later if I can. Hugs to all, no worries, mate.
She's a bit Fox Orbiton.
I see what he did there. Jeff Lights in, afternoon guys, and everyone in chat. Hello Jeff, hello Maggie, if you're watching. Lovely to see you both. Hope you're both keeping well.
Hi Maggie, hi Jeff.
Excuse me, Spider Pig there. PJ saying morning, afternoon to everyone in the chat. Dolcosaurus says, James, it has always been and always will be Fox's fault.
Oh.
And Josh is in from Risdam Designs. Hello, Josh. How you doing, fella? Nice to see you in, mate. So that's a swift looky-loo at the chat. There you go. All right, what am I going to do now? And with a bit of luck, we might be able to get a bit of gallery in at some point as well, folks. So remind me if you want to do a bit of gallery, gents, on screen, because I will forget. You know what I'm like. Jack Eating, good afternoon from the cold, where RC Tracker adieu. The finals are about to start, and David Bailey is about, a.k.a. Kevin. Yeah. Oh, I bet he's in full David Bailey mode. I've got this new camera. Yeah, he's there, showing everyone what all the buttons do. Oh, he'll be in his element, won't he?
Yeah, I can see him pressing a button and the lens going boing down the racing track.
Yeah, rolling down the embankment.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah. Of course, we wouldn't laugh, would we?
No, not much.
Only a lot.
Mate, honestly, I would be having kittens, mate.
I'm having kids just at the thought of it.
I can just imagine it. I can imagine the expression on Kevin's face.
I could imagine the language from Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, bless him. Yeah. Poor Jackie would be like, oh no, this is going to be a painful afternoon.
Jackie would be wishing she had her camera going set on video mode.
Oh, mate, you could just imagine everyone whipping their mobile phones out their pockets to get a shot, wouldn't you? I know I would. Oh, dear.
You just know it wouldn't end well.
Oh, yeah. Just imagine the language, Dave. Oh, I'd pay money for that. Yeah.
Getting the phone out fast enough to record it.
Yeah.
For something like that, you just have to have it for posterity, wouldn't you?
Oh, you would, mate. You would.
And post it on every social media outlet going.
Oh, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
we'd all be looking at each other, right? You do Twitter, I'm doing Instagram, Dave's got Facebook. Yeah. Oh, yeah. PJ would be there going, yeah, I've posted it on the ISM, so they've got it. Yeah. Oh, dear. So hopefully that doesn't happen, Jack, because if it does, none of us want to be the one who's put the dampener on it.
But you have the consolation of knowing it's James's stroke Fox's fault.
Yeah. They made us do it.
It's already been stated that it's not my fault. William has said it is Fox's fault.
Yeah, that's in the chat, James, not in the live show, mate.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a hangout, James.
Yeah.
This is the Zoom hangout group. It's your fault.
Yeah, this is a live hangout, mate. So in here, mate, it's the default value is it's your fault. Don't try and wheedle out of this, mate.
And the other thing, James, you are the youngest one here, so it is your fault.
Well put, Dave. I hadn't thought of that. Damn it.
Well, he's the junior, isn't he?
He
He
is.
should be the big boy and lucky.
Yeah, he's the pup.
Yeah, but then again, at least I know that my wheels are straight when I get to build.
Oh,
Shots fired.
Shots fired, Dave.
He was having a go at you, Colin.
Yeah. I checked my wonky wheel Panzer. It's levelled out, mate. I even put the sander against it.
Where's the respect for your elders? I don't know.
There isn't any these days, Paul, is there? They've got none of it. Athol's in saying hello to everyone. Hello, Athol. How you doing, mate? Now, do I call you Athol still, or do I call you Blair? Because you're going under several names now. You're a bit of a stealth Athol nowadays. So, yeah.
We could call him Tony.
So it did there, Panzer.
Yeah, I'm glad you saw that.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure I'm addressing you in the name that you want to be addressed in. Well,
What, this is so...
As opposed to the name that we may invent for you.
So it's formerly known as Athol, then?
Well, this is it. I don't know. You know, the artist formerly known as AFCAP. Yes.
Oh, so he's an AK,
Yeah.
also known as.
Yeah. An AKA, mate. Yeah. He'll probably be called Gary next week because he'll probably get banned under his new name because he won't be able to help himself.
Could name him in Ezekiel.
Oh.
Ezekiel.
Do you notice all us old blokes are looking at you going, "What's he on about?"
No,
Somebody's been watching The Walking Dead, I think.
What's he talking about? Because I haven't got a clue.
Dave, I've just got that devoid expression, mate.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
Yeah,
There's a character with long hair and beard on The Walking Dead called Ezekiel.
Oh, right. Okay.
James, are you by any chance hinting that Athol's a bit of a zombie?
Oh, good. That was a well thrown under the bus there, Pants. I'm impressed with that one.
Not in the slightest.
So, yeah, James, come on, clarify your reasoning behind this insult to
Explain
Al.
yourself, sir. Explain yourself.
I would.
Chance to put the foot on the brakes.
I would, but it's family friendly. So.
Oh, lame.
Oh,
Lame.
that's copped out if I ever heard them.
Panzer had said we could call him Tony, so then that's when I thought, okay, we'll call him Ezekiel.
Well,
But
Athol says you can call me whatever as long as you do not call me over. Hi, over.
Why did I know that was coming?
That was coming, yeah.
So now, forever and a day, he's going to be called Over. So Over's in, saying hello. Hello, Over. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in, mate.
So when he goes, does that mean he's over and out?
Oh, well done, Dave. Oh, I have 10 XP for that.
Too soon?
No,
no,
I like that one. Better than James's.
Oh, cheers. Thanks.
James's one was biblical gash, mate. It was minging.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, that was lamer than a lame thing, mate.
So when he understands something, it's Roger, Roger, over and out.
Yeah. See what he did there. Does he do it in full RAF voice?
Mind you, Athol has actually turned around and said, yes, and James, I'll bet I am the senior here.
What did he turn around for?
Don't know. Well, you're bound to be Athol because you're older than Noah, mate.
Oh,
Athol. Athol's 111 to 12, mate.
All right, fair enough. You're talking about me then.
No, you're only a pup, mate. Compared to Athol, mate.
yeah.
So that.
Yeah. I think are you fully fledged a 7-year-old now, Athol? I can't remember, mate. Or are you 60? I can't remember. I might have just aged that old 10 years. He's probably looking at me now, throwing darts at one of me stickers. Yeah.
I thought he was 90.
Oh, I feel redeemed now that Dave said that. So glad I'm not you, Dave.
Oh, no. I went there.
Hey, mate.
I went there all on my own.
Yeah. Do you notice how everyone took one step back there and just left you there?
Let you do it, yep.
Volunteer, Pike.
Yep.
Yep. Stop telling me name, Pike.
Oh, yeah. Classic comedy. Dad's Army, legends. James is like, what's Dad's Army? If he says that, slap him, someone.
I know of Dad's Army. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Who do you think you're kidding, Mr. Chapman?
See what you did?
I see what you did.
Did you approve?
Yeah. James would be good as Pike, wouldn't he, actually?
Well, I think we actually spoke about that in the hangout at one point, didn't we?
Yeah, you would be good as Pike, I must admit.
Don't tell him, Pike. Apple saying, thanks, Colin. You certainly know how to make someone laughing loud. 70 in brackets.
Good man. Bless him. He's like, yeah, laughing through gritted teeth, mate. You start sleeping with one eye open down there, slap it. I know what he's thinking. Keith says, I'm not that far behind you, Athol. Yeah, well, I think we're all round about a similar age, aren't we? Mid-50s to 60s. And then obviously Dave takes it to the next level. I mean, Dave's 94, but I think he looks quite sprightly for his age.
94, I feel like 194 at the moment.
Yes, Dave has been in the wonderful environment of being near Linux machines, and I think he's developed one of those Rayfus-style nervous tics, ain't you, mate?
Yeah, it's very scary.
And it's like I may have reassured him by having his back. Not mockage may have happened.
Mockage did happen.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's like, yeah, so glad I'm not you, mate. All right, mate. That's what friends do, Dave. We're mates. You're on your own, mate.
I had that feeling that I was left out in the car.
Yeah, the door did slam rather abruptly, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, smacked me backside as it closed.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Dave, right. Nice knowing you. Ta-la.
Bye.
Yeah, it's like, I dodged a bullet there. Guru announces to the entire chat that he's back. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Did
Welcome
we really
back,
miss him?
Mr. Orbison.
I didn't realise he'd gone.
I can imagine, right, when he walks into his mum's room of a morning with a cup of tea. Morning, welcome to Model Making Guru. Like and subscribe, become a patron by going over to patreon.com/Model Making Guru. Yeah, not morning, mum, like any normal person. You do, don't you?
Can you imagine what the reply would have been?
Yep.
From Mama Fox, definitely. Yeah, definitely, mate. It would have been very grown up, very short and sweet, and he would have walked out to the incredible Hulk walking away music.
Yeah, I would imagine it would have been 2 words and one of them would have been off.
Yeah, definitely. A bit like your mum, Dave, if you make a joke about her cooking. Which we wouldn't do with our mums, would we? Because the life expectancy would be very limited, wouldn't it?
Very limited.
Yeah.
Dave, you didn't commit the ultimate sin and criticise your mother's cooking, did you?
No.
Oh, no.
Well,
he's been in his mum's naughty books before, though, Dave, ain't you, mate? He's had the look.
I've been there so many times, and I just recognise the look and think, okay.
I once famously said to him after he'd been to his mum's, "How was your week at mum's? All right." He said, "It was all right till Wednesday." Why is that, mate? Because I got the look. I went, oh. And that was it. Feet were up. Do tell. Tell me of this adventure.
It's normally, is it about time you left and went home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want me here.
Oh, yeah. You weren't as far in the doghouse as others, though, was you, mate? Oh, no, they was well in it.
Oh, no. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Fox says, "I'm happy to mock you by pimping my patron. I'm surprised you haven't, mate." Yeah, mercenary as usual.
You would have heard him do all the pimpage.
Yeah, I've done pimpage, mate. Yeah.
Yes, he did indeed. He has witnesses.
Yeah. I've been ever so good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, he hasn't been caught.
Yeah.
You've been as good as you can possibly be.
Yes. And of course, I'm home alone today, see?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Notice how I threw that one in totally ad hoc there. Yeah, she's gone to Blenheim Palace with her sister. So, yes, be aware, anyone in the region, that you'll see two sisters trundling around. All I would say is steer very, very clear of both of them, because together they're like my mum and her Winnie. That's all I'll say.
Have you been into the kitchen? Have you touched any white objects?
Dave, like I'm going to admit that on air.
Nearly got you.
Nearly did, you rotter.
Oh, no.
I cleaned that up, didn't I?
You did.
But no, I've not been anywhere near any of her appliances. I may have had instructions not to venture in.
Had instructions.
Yeah. She did say that pressure mats may be implemented somewhere around the kitchen. She said, "I will know." I went, "Know what, love?" She said, "If you've tampered." I was like, "Oh, light sleeper, ain't you, love?"
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Dorkosaurus says, "Coffee time. Get in there." Athol says, "Keith," he said, "there's three things I find: scratching the palm of your hand and finding hairs, looking in my mirror and seeing that you're asking yourself answered, and then memory going. Use A." Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, I lose arguments with myself, Athol. I'm at that stage now. I berate myself in the man cave when I drop stuff, and then I argue with myself and lose. Don't know when this became a thing. Brew and Glue is in. He says, "Hi, sorry I'm late. No worries, mate. I haven't seen you about in ages, David. So, yeah, nice to see you about, mate. I didn't think I was worthy anymore, mate." Yeah. There you go.
It is nice to see Sprue kicking about.
Cheers, mate. None of us have seen him for ages, have we? So, yeah. This is where James goes, "Comes in my streams."
How would you know that one?
Comes with the ISM as well.
Absolutely. See, so I'm definitely not worthy then. It's all right, I'm not feeling the love. It's all right. I'm just going to sit here and cry.
Yes, going back to Athol and his ability to forget things. That's how he forgets his name.
Ah, right. I saw what you did. What else is going? Everyone saying hello to David there. Jeff Light says, "My mum would have said, if you don't like it, here's the kitchen. Go and learn how to use it." Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. But H would not allow. It would not. Would regret ever saying that to Colin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She did when she went up to Manchester. She said, there's this horrible realisation that I'm leaving you alone with my kitchen cooker and all my white appliances. She said, I am really quite nervous. I went, oh, you're just being daft now.
I mean, you've got to buy a fire blanket and a fire extinguisher.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure somewhere in the cave there is a half-used can of gloss white paint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Sprue and Glue. What else are there? Like, scrolling up here. Oh, wow. Jackie says there's no eels here at all. It's all flat. They've been there since 9:30. Wow. Fair play. Enjoy your day out, mate. I am sure David Bailey will be in his element, mate.
Mhm.
I'm sure he'll love every minute of it. So we got mesh to go in there, so I'm not going to glue the back on yet.
What? You're making a mesh?
So, yeah, I see what you did there. I saw that. That was good.
Yes, the puns only get worse, folks.
Absolutely. Puns? What are puns? Yeah.
Things that go with your pounds, your shillings and cents. Well, yeah,
That sounded better in your head, didn't it, PJ?
it did actually.
Yeah, that was one of those brilliant concept, but the delivery just didn't do it for you, did it, mate?
Yeah, it didn't engage my brain.
So, yes.
Yeah.
A bit like the Nimrod program. Yeah.
So don't forget, folks, belly and bench. What's on the bench? What's in the belly? What is your beverage of choice? There you go, have a bit of that. So that'll sit on there. That'll all go in there just like that. And then I've got mesh to go inside them windows. So I shall leave the back and the base as a dry fit for now. Happy days.
I may have a change from my usual bacon and eggs on a Sunday roll.
Oh, right, yeah.
I may have had fish fingers with cheese.
Oh, nice.
Just for a change, just because.
Yeah,
Well,
something different there, mate.
it is indeed.
Nice one. I had burgers, mash, and beans last night. There may have been a tiny tinsy spoon of Marmite in the mash and stirred just to give it a kick.
Oh, well done, you. Yeah.
And no illustrations with brown sauce.
No, I didn't do any. Yeah, she looked at me. She went, "Are you mental?" Yes, dear. Yeah, I got the look for doing that. She said, "You are really a child, aren't you?" I went, "Yeah, I'm proud of it." Ah, bless her. That facepalm of impending telling off was there.
You just do it because you like that look on her face, don't you?
I do. I thrive on it. It's like, well, if she's picking on me, she's leaving everyone else alone, isn't she?
You cleaned that up as well.
I did, didn't I? I would say, PJ, it was almost profesh, but yeah, I don't want to stretch it that far. Okay, and then that can all live like that now.
And my beverage of choice is, of course, coffee.
Oh, nice one.
Speaking of which, I'm going to have to get me one. Myself one in a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to have a swig of tea.
Yeah, I was just thinking that because it's sitting there looking at me.
Cold.
It's getting there.
Oh, mine's piping up, mate, because I always have the thermal cups, mate, because, yeah, It's funny, when I used to smoke, you used to light a fag up, put it in the ashtray and get building, and it would just burn away. So, me tea and that, it's all in thermal cups. It's like, yeah.
I shall tidy this.
Mac says, belly, sausages, a brown sauce on a Scottish roll that I smuggled back to France last week. Bench finishing assembly of my alien that I broke last week. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate.
How did you break an alien? One has to ask.
Yeah, that's a big old beast to break, mate.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's bloody massive.
Yeah, it's about 3.5, 4 foot tall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Hachette one, isn't it?
Yeah. Spro says belly, coffee, and a XXX mince. Bench, a 54mm French Cuirassier 1815 by Airfix. Oh, he's joined the Panzer Brigade Airfix kit.
It's a Cuirassier.
Yeah.
Those are actually quite good kits, and they've actually stood the test of time.
Yeah. There you go.
I built the Polish Lancer years ago, and it stood the test of time.
Oh, fair play, mate. Fair play indeed, mate. Sprogler says, yeah, Max saw the pics. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. I bet he was well gutted. Clean that up as well. Yeah, I think a little bit of tearful crying would have happened if that had been me, mate. Full Alf Garnet mode would have ensued next. That'd have been a good wibble.
Yeah.
With all this cleaning up, have you reissued your post-it notes?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
I thought you had.
Yeah.
You're doing very well. I have to admit, you are doing very well.
It's challenging, Dave. I'll give you that. It is challenging, mate.
Oh,
You know,
no.
it's... You know what I'm like, mate. You know, it's... Yeah. Yeah. But I'm prepared to try. I'm going to put, maximum effort into it. Max says, I left her standing up against the bench. She didn't stand for long. Repairs are nearly complete. Oh, bless you, mate. Yes. Soul destroying when we damage a model, mate. It's, yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
And Sprue is saying it's a pity the .25 plastic card is missing. That's the stuff that they use for creating the belts and the old Airfix kits. I don't think it's been in the kits for quite some time, David. Because if I remember rightly, it was actually 0.5mm plastic card.
Mind you, though, like you say, they're another manufacturer that are starting to up their game, aren't they? So
Yeah, they've had to, that's why.
yeah.
No. Looking at this, no, they bloody haven't.
Yeah, that's quite an old kit, though, Pans.
It's an old kit, isn't it?
1961. It's almost as old as
Don't go there.
as Hathor.
I wondered where this conversation was going as well.
As if I would pick on PJ.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know so well.
Yeah. Poor PJ. You leave him alone. He's been dreamweavered this week, mate. And anyone that's been dreamweavered, I feel immense sorrow for because,
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's the third week this week.
Yeah, it's one of those where the will to live is often reviewed on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, really? How antiquated is this piece of software? Yeah. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Dave says, yeah, that moment you knock a model off the bench. Yeah, I've done it, mate. Oh, it's soul destroying. It really is.
I think we've all done it, haven't we?
I did it when I was going to prime the Landy, and I picked it up. And as I picked it up, I gripped the spring of the holder that the shell was on and watched it plummet to the floor and the roof rack disintegrate, the wing mirrors come off, and I'm like, yeah, it's going to be one of them days, isn't it? Dagnamit, I said, Dave.
I bet you did.
Yeah. I went, oh, drat. Oh, drat. That's rather annoying.
Oh, gosh, I really didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Oh, dear. I better crack open some pins and reassemble this model because I really wanted to do this.
In my living room, next to the desk, there are some properly put up shelves now.
Yeah.
Okay. But previous to that, there were some dodgy shelves.
Oh.
Okay. And there was a couple of little models on there. Okay. And on the top shelf, not that high, was a 32 scale F-35.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Plane, fast jet.
Yeah.
And I was in. Where was I? I was in the hall.
Yeah.
Crunching up some boxes, and I heard this almighty crash.
Yeah.
Came in. The shells had all 3 shells had fallen.
Oh no!
Most of the models were fine. A couple of little sticky up bits that needed putting back on again, but that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But the F-35 was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And it's still in bits now.
Yeah.
In a box hidden
The
away.
thing that annoys me about them sort of accidents, Paul, is it's never the cheapo kits that break. It's always the bloody expensive ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And that wasn't a cheap kit at the time, so
You know, and it's never the Revels or the Airfixes. It's always the one that you've put your heart and soul into with a full-blown Dio and all of that lot.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, you do. You just sit there so deflated, don't you?
But there's other things which you think would have like just been crushed.
Yeah.
And hardly anything wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Oh, yeah, the paint mule didn't have a scratch on it. Your heart and soul kit is just obliterated, and you're like,
It's completely shattered. You know, it's just like someone taking a sledgehammer to it.
Mate, yeah.
Wouldn't have minded, but only finished it like 2 weeks earlier.
That's when you hear that music, and you happiness is a mild cigar from Hamlet. we all know that advert, don't we? Because we've all sat there when this has happened, and you've had that moment, ain't you, of solitude and solitary thought, and that's the tune I always hear. And it's like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's in between that and you think to yourself, do I start swearing now or should I leave it till later on?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, Dave, I was just so stunned, and
you was in shock.
There was no emotion at all.
Yeah.
And I just tidied everything up, put the dead body of the F-35 into a box, and put it away, and I've not been back to it since.
Oh, you ledge.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I think if it had been a 1-to-12 car, there might have been some emotion.
Yeah, that'd have been an MFH or something like that. That would have been.
As I said, there was none of those on those shelves at the time.
Yeah, that would have been more than a Hamlet moment, that, mate.
Cool. Yeah.
I can see it now. In years to come, they'll be digging up the back garden, and they'll come across a little box with a half crushed F-35 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, excuse me, I need to go and make a drink.
Yeah, you go and make yourself a drink, mate. Not a problem, folks. Max says I should be posting the finished model soon. Look forward to that, mate. He also says she's 1.2 meters tall and weighs 8 kilograms. Made quite a thump.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet that made a noise when that hit the floor.
Yeah.
Followed shortly by Mac hitting the floor.
Yeah.
That's a bit tight.
But yes, it's really soul destroying, like you say, when you have something like that happen, because it's just like, yeah, really needed that.
Mm.
Yes, I may have had it several years ago with the Tacom 206.
Oh, right, yeah.
Snow trap. It was sitting on the bench. It was one of those kits that fought you all the way.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the cab unit may have dove off the workbench.
Yeah.
And the windshield shattered internally. And I really should have thought about when I was building it not to put the windshield in and give it a little bit of the opening a bit more sanding. But it went ping pop and bits went flying.
One of those builds you question, should I really bother carrying on with this bloody thing?
We've all been there.
Oh, yeah, definitely, James, definitely.
Yep.
I must admit, though, I've never got to the stage where I've destroyed a build or thrown a build away. I've never binned a model.
No.
I will put it to one side, take a breather from it and come back to it. But I've never taken a hammer to a kit or destroyed a kit or just given up on it. It's like, yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's just a challenge, isn't it? You just come back to it when you're good and ready.
Yep.
I've swore at a few kits, don't get me wrong. I've called them a few names.
I've sworn at several kits.
Oh, no, you have. It's funny when you have one of your Dave Wibbles. Because I really help him by going, you all right there, Dave? Is it laughing at you?
Dave have a wibble? No, I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah, it's been known, Pans. I know it's a shock.
Yes.
And I do know it comes as a shock to you, mate, but it has been known. Well, what was that build we was doing, Dave? The one that got us both all the way through. One of the early buddy builds, wasn't it? It wasn't the Huey. But it was one of them we was doing, wasn't it? And it was a right minger, wasn't it? Wasn't the Harrier? Was it the
was it the excavator thing?
Yeah, that was it. The builder. Yeah, the excavator. Yeah, that had a lack of information pages, should we say? In other words, the instructions are crap.
Yeah.
The Panda kit.
Yeah, some of the bits, I think one half of the sprue was metric and the other half was imperial, because nothing fitted together properly, Dave, did it? It was, there were glaring discrepancies between fit.
Oh, God, yeah. And some of the fixing points were...
Yeah, you'd have... Pegs on both sides, Panzer. No holes. Pegs on both sides. And there, on the boom on, there was about a 10 mil variation, wasn't there, on length? So we both had to section it and put a bit of plastic card in it, because there's no way it fitted.
Yeah, that's a Panda kit. That's typical par for the course for Panda kit.
Yeah. Paul Christopher says I finished one of them, then did a car on fire diorama. Good man. MPs is in. Model says hello to everyone. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Manuel.
And I'm back.
Nice to see you. Nice. Pat Attle's got one. He says, worse than model smashing on the floor. Think brand new kitchen shelving filled with glass jars of beetroot, going smash and a hasty eat fest before clean up and repainting of said shelves. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that was. Yeah, I hooked a big tub of paint to a rung on a ladder once, and the plastic handle gave way on the paint.
Ow.
Yeah, instead of going to the shed and getting me little paint kettles out, I thought, I won't need that. Yeah, lesson was learned. Multiple language words were used in various tones, and we'll leave that there.
And national languages.
And H stood there and went, "Did you drop your paint, love?"
Oh, dear.
Because that's how us two work. It calms each other down, doesn't it? You know, it's like, yeah. Bless her.
No, it was a suicidal pot of paint that threw itself off the ladder run.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yes.
61. Okay, so it goes this side, right?
Yeah, we have that inane way of just you trying to use banter when, oh, I didn't want that piece in my hand anyway, so there you go. I'll get that in a minute. But yeah, when we do something or it goes a bit tits up, maximum mockage happens just to try to take the edge off of it. I would say it works every time, but there are times when you're like, yeah, I really needed that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right, I'm going to go on a hunt that piece mission now. Because,
Oh,
yeah, I might be lucky. That might be it staring at me there menacingly.
You never know.
You never know. No, that's not it. Okay. I think I might be lucky and have a spare. So I'll go with that for now because I really can't be bothered to get down on the deck at the moment. Which will result in me ending up getting down on the deck because, yeah, this is me, don't forget. It will bug me that I've dropped a bit.
Has anybody else got the Susie Quattro down, get on down?
Oh, that was status quo, mate.
Was it? I couldn't remember. I suffered from a PJ moment there.
Yeah, so if you're going to mock me, at least get the tune right.
Yeah.
Well, the band right.
But what you've got to realise, Panzer, is whatever you do to me, it'll be twice as bad when it happens to you.
Yes, it has been known to happen to me. I have.
Oh, you've done some classics.
Yes. The part A20 recently went walkies.
Yeah. It's when you lose a piece that is so big, you sit there and go, how can I physically have lost that? You know, you're talking a car shell or something like that. You're like, yeah, can't have gone far. Yeah.
You mean like car shell when you do an unboxing video?
Oh, James, shots fired at Dave there.
It's not Dave's
fault today, isn't
It's not Dave's day, is it?
it? God, that was merciless.
You got to admit that was a good one, though. You said
Yeah, I'm
about-
just waiting for Dave to come back with something there because I think he's either in shock or he didn't hear it.
Well, I was making a cup of tea.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Okay then.
Did you make one for everybody?
No,
but he didn't.
No, that's
No.
exactly. He's just answered that.
He made
Yeah.
one for me. He made one for me.
Fucking mate to me.
as for the comment from James, yeah.
James,
He
honestly.
can't think of a comeback for that. So
He's
Does it mean that I won
speechless.
this
He's
one?
speechless.
I would start sleeping with one eye open, James, to be honest with you, mate.
I shall take my time before I shell out my response.
It will come, Dave, won't it, mate?
Hmm,
Are you cogitating?
I am.
Well, stop it, you dirty self.
Oh, I got me.
And the winner of the Lost Part of the Week award goes to Fox. He had fun the other day when a completely essential tiny spring for the GT40 door latch pinged off across the universe. He spent half an hour of frantic carpet hunting with a torch.
Oh, nice one. Did you find it? Yeah. And he found the spring and then thought, where did I put that door?
That's a bit too close to home for me to tell, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, have you had another one that we don't know about there, Panzer?
I was painting some doors this morning. Well, as I was painting the cab, and I thought, okay, where's the doors? These doors, this particular door here, and its brother.
Yeah.
And I thought, where is this door? Where are these doors? And I spent 10 minutes hunting checking all the usual safe places. And where was it? It was underneath the piece of kitchen tile I put down to cover the bench for the
It's underneath the arch, isn't it?
Yeah, underneath the archie.
Not as good as on the Trail of the Lonesome Pine.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, I've got to think of something else to do in the streams now because you started singing with Philip Prime, haven't you, on the Tuesday?
Yeah, we stopped that.
Yeah, a couple of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to force you to do it, PJ, didn't they? And that went well for them.
That went well, didn't it?
I shall not be singing. I am going to sit here defiantly with my arms folded, staring at my bench in disdain.
With your big lip out.
Yeah.
Philip even went to the bother of copying the words and pasting them into the chat.
I know. He's determined, isn't he? When he gets something in his head.
He was very determined, I thought.
Right. Need to do a lot of drillage now, don't we? Get to that.
Oh, drillage. Drillage is good.
Oh, driller, thriller.
Ah, that's how it. Okay.
I should leave it off then.
So, what you really want is a hole there, Panzer.
There's several of them.
Yes.
Well, that has been thoroughly claimed by the carpet monster.
Oh dear.
That is going to be a get the Hoover out after the stream and hope that, yeah.
Yes.
It's strange. Not to worry. Because I do believe I might have a spare. But if in doubt, I'll grab the old one. Old man noise. Well, we are up for it.
Ow.
Whilst upright, I'll take this opportunity to stand for a minute. Carpet monster alert. Ain't actually sat on the edge of the chair there, is it?
It's not stuck on the bottom of your foot, is it?
It could well be, Dave. There are multiple areas that could have stuck on. No, I'll clean that up. Yeah. No, it's not on the... At least I don't think it's on my slipper. Checks will be made imminently. If it is... Oh, yeah, it could have gone down the side of my slipper, couldn't it? Yeah, that's happened before, hasn't it? Oh, damn it, let's have a look.
In between the toes?
No, I keep stuff on my feet now, pens.
All right.
Yeah, case of having to now, mate. Trodden on far too many things lately for that.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
Right, where was we?
Was it in was it in your slipper?
No. No.
Have you checked? Have you checked behind your Alexa?
No, my Alexa's bolted to the wall, mate.
Okay.
I see where you're going with that one. God, that was about 6 months ago, mate. You're not moved on from that one.
No, I was just checking to make sure because it could have pinged one direction when it went in a totally different direction.
Yeah, I mean it's a really small piece that I've lost, mate.
How small?
We are talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I can make another one of them out of an offcut of styrene, mate. It's not a major task. Yeah. I know what'll happen. I'll sit and make one.
And then you find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
Good man.
Language, Timothy, language.
Sorry.
Apologies, folks.
Sorry about that. I just broken a drill. Damn it.
0.3, 0.4, or 0.5?
Oh,
Sprue and Glue says behind your glues. No, it's not, mate. But thanks anyway, David. No, I dropped it literally off the edge of the bench. I saw it hit the floor, but yeah, the time I got down there, it's moved on. But it's either in the bottom drawer of the toolbox where I rest me feet on.
sorry about that, Carl.
No, don't worry, PJ. It's not a problem, mate. It happens, mate. We're all grown ups. Never intentional, mate.
I have another one of those euphemistically vague airfix instructions.
Al says, take your slippers off, Carl, and have a feel about for the missing bit. I would, mate, if the risk to my feet getting injured wasn't, yeah. I can't afford for that to happen. Like I say, I've stood on far too many metal objects and had issues, so... Luckily for me, I should just put a nylon over me over there and just run it through the floor. It'll find it. But something like this is just an angled bit of plastic that holds the wheel arch up. So I can scratch build it from a bit of styrene, or I can bend a paper clip and use that. So, yeah. More than one way to skin the cat.
Ow.
Oh, that's that alert, folks.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering.
And someone else has been got with it.
Yeah. So
I think we've all.
you'll all be getting that in the next few moments.
Yes.
Oh, well,
You will.
I switched it off.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was meant to switch my phone off today, but a certain female said to me, whilst you're home alone, I'd like you to keep your phone on. So, yeah.
Yes.
Which I understand.
Yes, well, now that I know that the alert is gone,
Yeah.
see, my other phone is actually it has had the alert switched off and is sitting in a drawer,
Yeah.
nowhere near the microphone.
I think it's a good idea myself.
It is indeed.
Okay, I'm back.
Are you back, James?
We
Yeah.
didn't know you'd gone.
I just went up to double check with Shania and Alicia, and it made Shania jump.
Yeah.
Make anybody jump.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't think it's a good idea. I personally think it's a great concept, and I actually thought we had something in place already, but
So did I.
to find out that they've only just started doing it was quite a shock to me. I thought, really? Mind you, the last big thing we had was the nuclear alerts. Do you remember them, where all the TV channels would go off and something would come up?
Yeah.
And then that all stopped happening sort of once the Berlin Wall came down, didn't it? It all changed, and now they're beginning to think, yeah, we might need to bring that all back.
Yeah. Because of Mr. Bloody Putin.
Yeah.
Well, there's also these live shootings that the Americans seem to suffer from. If certain states had that ability to broadcast an alert to, particularly in one city, for example, Chicago, then I'm sure that the public would feel safer.
Maybe if they thought about sorting their gun laws out. Right?
Oh, politics and religion. Let's keep it model related.
Are they doing this alarm thing regionally? Because my phone didn't go off.
It's supposed to be nationally, Paul. Everyone's supposed to get it on all 4G and 5G devices.
Yeah, the only way you won't get it is if you've switched your phone off or you've switched off the notification.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
God, I've dropped the mud guard now. What's wrong with me?
haven't done either of those things, Dave, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, come on, Cole. Edward, twitchy hands already.
I don't know, mate.
How old is your phone, Paul?
About 3 years.
If you're in airplane mode, it won't come on until you switch airplane mode back off.
I'm not actually on a plane, Colin.
No, but some of us switch our phones into airplane mode when we live stream.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
You
Because
stop
it
people
saves my
phoning us.
phone interfering with the live stream.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just put it into
Otherwise-
airplane mode so that I don't get a phone call or whatever during the live stream, mate. It's just etiquette.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, I realise that now, but I didn't.
But I was instructed by the wife that where I'm home alone today, could I leave my phone on? In case of an emergency. Which I understand. That and the fact that I think she's got some kind of tracking device in there that tells her if I'm in her kitchen.
Yeah. that triggers the cameras, does it, if you go in there?
I think so, PJ. I think there's some kind of device.
What
Yes.
She's got pressure plates in the floor around their appliances.
Yeah. I think she's got a nanny cam, Dave. Honestly, mate, there's got to be something in there because how would she know? You know, I mean, this is how bad it is, right? When she went to Manchester for that couple of nights recently, I may have gone in and pushed buttons on the white appliances, been all clever. But I then spent 10 minutes with one of them alcohol wipes, going around wiping it all, just in case she had lumino and a UV torch and could see my prints on. So where I was all cocky, suddenly reality dawned and I thought, yeah, I better check to make sure I haven't left any evidence. Yeah, I did bottle it, mate. Yeah. And that's the first thing she said when she got home, you've been touching my appliances, haven't you? I'm like, hey.
She probably could have smelled the alcohol from the wipes.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, she's got a nose like a bloodhound. No, that sounded wrong, didn't it? Yeah, no. Oh, God.
Stop digging.
Yeah, I'm going to stop clutching at the straws already, Pans. It's, yeah.
It might have been the guilty look you had on your face that gave the clue away.
Oh, yeah. Even if I haven't done something, I'll confess to something in case, yeah. Just like, yeah. That's her.
I believe the Americans are still looking for Jimmy Hoffa. You might want to confess to that one.
Yeah. Now, PJ's now trying to figure out why his phone's not gone off. I could see it in his eyes.
No, he's not. He's busy trying not to drill into his finger.
Oh, really? Are you having maximum concentration mode, are you, mate?
Yeah.
Don't distract PJ, folks. Don't distract him.
And to answer the original question, PJ, what size of drill bit did you break?
A 0.14, I think it was.
All right.
In fact, strike that. I think it was a 0.13. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Which is X of this parish. And they're in the bin.
Yeah. Did you find the mudguard or the bit that you dropped?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I've given up looking for it at the moment whilst I'm live because, yeah, it's going to be a lengthy process, mate, and yeah. And I know if I switch my Hoover on, you know, it's just like, yeah, it's not. I make too much noise. Then I'll get told off by PJ for making noise, and I'll be in the doghouse, and I'll have to tell H that I've upset him, and then she'll tell me off for upsetting PJ, and oh mate, my life's not going to be worth living. He's sitting there going, "You git." I know what he's thinking.
James obviously forgot about the I knew there was somebody.
What?
The emergency alarm. I knew there was somebody who would forget.
No, mine went off.
Exactly. Rather than going and switch it off for today.
Fox says
No.
mine goes into airplane mode so I can keep it on as an alarm clock but not able to disturb me. Yeah, mine goes into airplane mode because I use it as a thing. But my alarm clock is one that's got lights on it. It flashes lights rather than an audible sound.
Yeah.
No, it's because I don't hear without my hearing aids in, do I? So my alarm clock, it's like my doorbell. If someone presses my doorbell, my lounge light flashes. Yeah, there you go. It's got a jerry can hanging up. An interesting thing. Yeah, look at that. Right. I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking.
You're asking us.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're asking us. Blimey. Must be in trouble.
I'm wondering. Oh, ouch.
Oh, am I doing this the hard way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pardon
Going
me?
back to the alarms, I remember that when I was at primary school, our primary school used to have the air raid siren as our fire alarm.
Yeah.
And they would sound, and they would do the all clear one, just to keep everybody on their toes. Well, that was back in the 70s.
I can remember getting the nuclear stuff when I was at junior school. I can remember it still being a thing back then, but then, like you say, it suddenly didn't become a thing, didn't it? But you still had the adverts on the telly and the badly made TV movies of this is what you do in a nuclear disaster. Stand under a door frame. What use is that when your house is going to get blown away by the 300-mile-an-hour wind? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to survive it, to be honest with you.
I always thought it was stand there with your legs apart, bend over and kiss your backside goodbye.
I see what you did there.
I cleaned it up as well.
You did, Dave. I am so proud of you, mate. Can't wait to tell your mum how grown up you've been.
She'll probably turn around and say, were we talking about the same person?
Yeah, she'll be going, can't be my Dave you're on about.
No.
Hey, boo, don't know that, Dave. Do you think she'd keep it that clean, Dave?
Knowing my mother, yes.
Yeah. Oh, does she go proper hyacinth, does she?
Oh, she goes beyond that.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, my mum does that on the phone. She's got her phone voice. Yeah. Which always makes me laugh, I must admit. Hey, Mum, what? Take a Strepsil. Why? Something wrong with your throat. You're talking properly. You can imagine what my mum says to me, Dave.
Yep.
In an unprofessional voice.
In a very unladylike manner, yeah.
Yes.
Bear in mind, this is the woman who hit giant haystacks with her handbag. That's all I'm saying. Oh dear. Right. Still found that bit. That can't have gone forever.
No, it's just hiding from you temporarily.
It is. It's hiding with that bit of door of yours, mate. That and Foxy's spring from his GT boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I could just imagine the state he got into, especially if he had his white gloves on.
Yes. The white gloves haven't made an appearance lately, have they?
No, I've not seen them for a while, mate. Like Ali Bongo, wouldn't it, when he turned up with them?
Couldn't believe it when he started building that kit and he had white gloves on.
Yeah, I was expecting him to go into Tommy Cooper. Bottle, glass, glass, bottle. Bottle, glass, glass, bottle. Oh, dear. He's sitting there now going, why do they always pick on me?
Because he gives us every opportunity to do so.
Yes.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know if anyone else knows this, but there was a big thing in the news this week in Wales about what's called a silver fox.
All right.
And I couldn't help thinking, it doesn't have a ponytail or Roy Orbison glasses on.
He's never going to live them down, is he?
Nope. Only fox.
Oh, bless him. He'll be sitting there going, I sit here, I mind my own business, and they pick on me. Yeah, and?
It could be worse. He could be in, and we're mocking him then.
Yeah. Yeah, well said, James. I concur with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll still be Jamie's fault.
Yeah. So the comeback is starting, Dave. I can feel it now. I can feel that you're building up to it.
Has the tears gone from the wobbly wheel or the missing body shell then, mate?
Oh, he's going for it again, isn't he?
He's got a bullshit little get lately, isn't he?
He certainly has reached that age where a little boy becomes a gentleman, hasn't he?
Well, we wouldn't go that far.
That's
Yeah.
the problem beyond that is.
Yeah, that's kind of giving us all images that we don't want to have, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry,
Next thing you know,
gents.
he'll be discovering girls and alcohol.
No.
Girls. He will.
Oh, we'll be going all Jack Hackett then, will he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
He'll probably be jacking the Hackett, yeah.
Behave. Family friendly.
It was. I was very family friendly.
Oh dear.
See, James, this is what you get for picking on Davidy's wobbly wheels. That's my bailiwick.
You can't get out of this one. You was the one that started all this. You can't leave that one down.
No. I did not start the wobbly wheels. Dave
I'm staying out of this.
Dave picked on me, and I merely picked up on him.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this one, mate. Well, nothing to do with me. Don't even know the man.
Not getting involved in this one.
No, I was found not guilty.
You're on your own, James. My money's on Panzer.
Yeah, we starting the book up, Dave, are we, mate?
Well, you can do if you like.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have a fiver on Panzer.
Oh, I see how it is.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
mate.
No faith in me.
No,
None
certainly
none
not,
whatsoever.
mate. You know, at the end of the day, you're the condemned man, mate. You're on your own.
Are we going to have our one of those little court hearings for him?
Mm.
Oh, what, kangaroo court hearing?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, guilty.
Yes, I think yeah, exactly. James is guilty. Yes, it's his fault, and he's guilty.
Yeah.
Cole, how long do you think you'll need for the gallery?
I don't know, mate. I had actually forgotten. See, yeah, good man, mate. Good subtle hint there, PJ.
Because it's coming up on 3:15. So
Yeah, I shall do a little bit.
I wasn't pressurising you, just letting you, just reminding you. Just
Yeah, I kind of got distracted, didn't I? Yeah, I'll have a session on there in a sec, mate. I'll do a bit this week, do a bit well, I say do a bit next week. I don't even know whether I'm streaming next week yet. But provisionally, I'm hoping to. So, yeah.
So there may be a late substitution.
Absolutely. But yeah, we'll do a bit of go. Have you posted anything this week, mister?
Me? No, I've not been building. So.
Of course you ain't, yeah. Well, can't mock you now. Damn it.
Well, you can. I've stopped you before. So.
Oh, Lamekins. Oh, come on. Show us on the dolly where we hurt you.
I was going to say, that sounded very much like a wibble.
Did Dave, didn't it, mate?
It's a PG wibble.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with good wibble, mate.
So, we've done that. We've done all those holes there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's 2 on there.
Let's get that off of there, and then we can trim that up once I've come off air then.
So there's 2 on that side.
It starts the ball rolling, because otherwise I won't get that done. Now, how can you lose a bit that big as spud?
Because it's edge on somewhere.
Oh, whatever. It's getting made now out of a bit of styrene. Battle damage.
Exactly. They do suffer from fatigue. Perhaps
Exactly.
fall off or get replaced with civilian parts.
You're a civilian part. It's James's fault anyway, so
Yeah, we'll take that as read. It's
it's a given, mate, innit? It don't even need repeating, mate, does it?
He forced you to lose that part.
He did.
I did not force anything.
You
Thank
willed
very
it to happen.
Nope.
I was that shocked at what you said to Dave that I dropped it.
Yes.
I was that shocked.
He wobbly willed it to happen.
So he did there. Wobbly wheel was mentioned.
Yeah, it was a wobbly bubble. James brought up wobbly wheels.
I can put 2 through there.
Right.
Let's see what you did. So we've got that one there. So let's get my...
Well, I have put my wheels together.
I'm proud of you, soldier.
That's
I
what
am-
I believe.
I have put my suspension together with the rather vague hint understanding of how the Airfix kit actually goes.
Good luck on that one then.
Right. Let's put that there, that there, that there. And I'll come back to that off here. Right. Let's load up my gallery and start the ball rolling, because I'll forget otherwise. Let's do a close on that for a minute. Refresh on there. What's it gone?
There's more holes in that. I thought it was going to be.
Bit of a share screen on there. Have a bit of that. Bit of
Get you
that.
some of that.
Get you some of that, my son.
Clean up on aisle 3, please.
Okay. Let's have a little bit of a gallery then, peeps, because, yes. Let's then carry on building. We can have a little looky-loo at what people have been doing.
A little break
Yeah.
in the build.
Let's see what the viewers have been doing.
Right. Oh, excuse me, stretching now. That's Fox doing a Skyrim Sunday tonight. So he's doing that at 6 o'clock. There you go. He did maximum pimpage because during the night we came up with something for a stupid Monday idea. So keep an eye out for that. I didn't expect him to do pimpage all over the internet, but within minutes of the conversation, there it all was. He's the king of pimpage. I'll give him that. Yeah, it's an extremely non-gaming related idea. It's to do with modelling. So there you go. Edward Leonard and Ross Medlock commented on a photo there. No idea what the photo is, so let's have a looky-loo. Open it in a new tab, just in case Facebook balks. But yeah, have a look at that.
That looks like the howdah of the squig-off.
That's what I was just about to say, Panzer. It's the squig-off howdah that Edward Leonard's been doing. Absolutely. And I like what he's doing with it.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
And there'll be no talk, if you're watching this back, Edward, there'll be no talk of you stopping building. Just saying.
No, it's not what he said. He wasn't. He was going to be building, but he wasn't going to be posting.
Yeah, exactly. You know, posting his work in galleries, there'll be no talk of that because,
Must show us your talent.
Absolutely. Well, he can show you his talent. I'd rather see his models, to be honest with you. Moving on, but no, I like it.
You might not want to go down, PJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, PJ's going down.
Yeah, and this is how it starts, folks.
Moving on quickly.
Yeah. Next up, another picture there of his squig off. Let's have a looky-loo. Bink, look at that. They are absolutely a thing of beauty. They really are. They're massive, mate.
Big bitey thing.
He's proper got the ump and all, isn't he? Oh, just have a swig of tea there. Everyone went quiet then, so I'll have my tea in a minute. Yeah, look at his tea.
I was looking at it's beautiful.
It was bad enough just with Dave. I've got 5 of you now, and I took a cup of tea and everyone went quiet. Dear.
See, Colin, look, I've trained them well.
Oh, mate, I thought I'd be able to sneak in a swig of tea here because they'll all start talking and they all went bloody quiet on me. Oh, dear. Never worked with children and animals, yeah.
Hang on, 5 of us.
Dave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got 2 screens up, that's why. Yeah. Sorry, Captain Picky. God, there I do. Never misses an opportunity, does he? A nitpick.
Where the 6th person came from.
Yeah. Hey, God, dear. Anyway, yeah, you've got chains and that going on and all the scalage and all the bits and pieces on the odds and teeth. So, yeah, nice work there, mate.
Oh, I like that.
I do, mate. I like that. I got one of them bad boys to do, Dave, because he sent me the body. He had a spare body, so I've 3D printed an head and all the armour and an howdah. So, yeah, I've got to start the build. But having seen that he's done such a good job, I'll probably do with that what my Eagle Transporter's going to do. It's going to sit there in a box now.
Oh, you got an Eagle Transporter?
Yeah, I got my growl kit about 5 months back. I got it on a deal on Amazon, Dave, under 100 quid, mate. I paid a massive 86 quid, including postage.
And then I showed him mine.
Yeah, and then that really annoying voice in the background went, I've built one of them, look at this one. He's a git. There's some more works. I finished the Falls World Orc, Gargantuan Squig-Off and Super Cannon in Death Skulls. Thanks for looking. So, yeah, you got a nice little album here now.
Is that all one kit, Colin?
What, the Squig-Off? Yes. You ordered the guns separately. But, yeah, you get the Squig-Off, you get the armour, and you get the howdah. And then if you want the big cannon, you've got a choice of different cannons that you can get. But, yeah, and then obviously the components are you get the body with the legs on it as one. Then the head goes on this armour plate and then obviously the howdah. Yeah, and it turns into that thing. And it is a proper shelf filler, Paul. It's about... I think it's 50 or 60 centimetres in length from tip of the horn to the tip of his arris. And obviously you got the height of it and all there with that big old cannon on there. But I didn't get the cannon or an Alder. I've literally just got the body, but I'm going to 3D print buildings and have it almost a bit like the Howl's Moving Castle. You know, sort of different turrets and buildings coming out on it, and just a bit different. So, yeah. Yeah, they are a massive thing, mate. Not as big as the Tau Mantra that you're going to get, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You'll notice
how quiet he went.
Yeah, that shut him up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, damn it, thought he forgot that. But yeah, you get all of this gubbins on there and little critters and rocks and all of that lot. So yeah, it's a fair old thing.
Really lovely corrosion effects on that.
There's a beautiful paint job of that.
He has. Yeah. He has. So getting back to what he was saying, you know, keep your gallery stuff coming, mate, because we need to see it.
I think one of Edward's favourite things that Edward did that I thought was absolutely great was he did this woodland scenic kit of a treehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that,
and he bought a few more of them. I'm waiting to see them appear.
Yeah, they were beautiful, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Absolutely stunning, mate. Yeah. And, yeah, seeing the size of this bad boy with what I've got over there, it's like, yeah. Done a good job on that, mate. And there's the driver there with the chains going down to the horns of the Squiggles canister. So, yeah.
Driving dude.
Yeah, and he proper looks like he's got the ump and all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't get paid enough to do this.
Absolutely. And seriously nice job there, mate.
Yep.
That's the E-Models thing with their tie-up with UMP, folks. So they're doing that now. That was the pimpage for the Sunday Bench show. I did pimpage. Manuel Payas, i.e. MP Models, I think he's still in the chat there, has been doing
he is indeed.
The ME262B1 Night Fighter from Airfix in 72nd scale. Oh, screaming children alert.
Either that or James just forgot to set that alarm off again.
Yeah. Honestly, that child has got a scream that could make nails wiggle out of wood. It's like, really?
A voice like the Kinect glass.
Oh, mate, does your canister in, PJ, all through the summer, that same brat running around screaming like that all day. It's like,
have you ever considered, Colin, applying for a firearms license?
No, not when we're on the live stream, mate, because someone might be offended and report it, Pans.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, you've got to be careful these days, mate.
My mischievous sense of humour gets me in trouble.
Yeah, not on a live stream, no, mate, if you don't mind, because someone could end up,
Yeah.
I know it sounds draconian, but yeah, they would do it just to get at me. Look at that. Nice bit of mottling going on.
Yeah, lovely mottling.
I do like that. I like that a lot, mate. Yeah, seriously done. Yeah, how's he done that? Is that stippling with a paintbrush? Is that using one of their masks? It's mint. I like that.
Is it masked or is it freehand with an
airbag? It's freehand, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that, though.
It's difficult scale to do that as well.
Yeah, 72nd, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, play, mate.
I was looking at a 32 scale at ME262 yesterday.
Yeah.
A similar scheme to that. So I think, wow.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. To do it on that small, it's either a very small scale or a very large hand. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, 72nd scale. Yeah. It's nice that. Do mottling on that. Yeah. Another one from MP there, an Alouette 3 172nd Hella. A few more steps, glue radio antennas and painting canopies. Dave, Hella kit. Yeah. You all right, mate?
Nothing wrong with Hella kits. I've done a few.
Yeah, look at that.
Some Hella kits are good and some are bad.
Yeah.
This is one of the not too bad ones, I think.
Yeah.
But
got a cutie.
That's brilliant, isn't it? You gotta love a jellycopter.
Tiny, isn't it?
I like
Yeah.
helicopters.
Mm.
I've got quite a few.
Yeah.
And Miguel, Manuel has confirmed that the camouflage is freehand, spot by spot with a brush.
Well done,
Nice
that,
one,
man.
mate. Nice one. It's 70 seconds scale, mate. I'll take my hat off to you, geese.
Oh yeah, kudos.
Yeah, fair play to you,
I
mate.
thought you might have done that freehand with an airbrush, but if you
Well, I
don't,
was thinking that as well.
Yeah.
It's going back to Shep Payne, because Shep Payne used to cut down brushes.
Get
to make
down,
little
Shep.
stubbly stipple bit. Yeah.
Sorry.
And he used to, and with a small effect, stipple on the paint.
Yeah, sorry. I just went into John Noakes there. It's just because, you know,
Yes.
it's just one of them, innit? Every time you heard that name, you just done the voice, didn't you? I was like, yeah, I need to grow up, don't I? Yeah.
No, don't do that.
I want to know whether he done jellycopter noises, Dave. I reckon he did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, he would have. Yeah, definitely.
He would have done, because me and you that day with the Chinooks when we come off air, we was there for ages, Dave, weren't we? Doing landings, takeoffs, everything, mate.
It was like a pair of kids.
Brilliant it was, mate. You won, though. You did a better what noise than me.
So a pair of kids, that's in the go.
Yeah, see what I did there. Tough room, tough room. Nice work there, mate. Gets in there. Jellycopter approved, mate.
Yep, like that.
Definitely. Next up for your MP, do yourself a nice 1 in 24th Huey. You'll love that.
No.
Model making guru, D. Agostini GT40 shenanigans finally underway again. Woohoo, video soon. Yeah, he couldn't film it because he was looking for a spring at the time for a door.
The tiniest of tiny
Your door, it's there.
Yeah. I want to zoom in now to see the spring just to wind him up, but
It'll be on the inside. Wait, you see.
yeah, it's going to
Do
be.
we know if you found it or
I
not?
don't know. I reckon it's going to be hanging off the hinge in there somewhere. But yeah.
Compressed. It'll be in there, compressed.
Yeah. But no, nice bit of work there, mate.
Waiting to bolt out.
No white gloves though.
No, couldn't see the white gloves. Perhaps he had them on when he took the photographs. Didn't want to get the button on his camera dirty.
He must have had them on because that's how the spring got away from
This
him.
is why he can't see the spring, because his glasses are too dark. Can't see the glint on the light, can he? No. That was James going live yesterday with his hobby boss BR52 and Stevenson's rocket, him and Kev. Pop over and have a look.
Another thought, for folks, is that have you checked by looking in your ponytail, because it might have pinged into that. Maybe cotton or ribbon.
Ponytail was mentioned. Brilliant. He's never going to live that down. It's the fact he still sits here and mocks me for having a mullet in the 80s when everyone had one. But he doesn't see that having a fake ponytail is a problem. I don't get his mindset. I really don't. That was yesterday's Warhammer show on the Saturday there. If you haven't seen it, pop over and have a looky look. Pimpage for the frolic. I've done loads of pimpage lately. Graham McMillan, a.k.a. Mac, almost at the finish line and she fell over. He's currently doing his alien autopsy. And honestly, mate, it's painful to see the pictures because we know with how you've put the work up on this, how infused you've been in this build, and it's heartbreaking. But mate, you'll be fine. You'll get there. But yeah, it's surprising that it doesn't come with a big ass plinth, unless it does. But
yeah, that's in the final issue.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. After it's fallen down half a dozen times.
Yeah.
But I suspect Mac may have returned from Scotland with more than just a Scottish roll. He may have had a bit of the whiskey and the aliens had a wee glug.
You think they would give you the plinth at the beginning so that as it comes to this size, at least you can display it safely as you're building it, can't you? But yeah, it is one of them. Look at that. Beautiful work. And you'll be all right, Mac. I'm sure a man with your talent will be able to recover it. Bless you.
If that's on the landing, and it's all dark at night, and you get up to go for a midnight twinkle,
I've got to
and
say
it's
that
got
looks rather
movement
neat.
sensors on it, it'll scare the living daylight.
Do you
out.
know, Dave, I'm thinking of a black bed sheet trick and treat night, having that on the landing window. No kids are going to knock on your door, are they? See, my mate, he cut out a picture of Jimmy Savile and he stuck it inside the window on his door. Yeah, and it was a bit. People didn't quite get the joke when he did it, and he got a little bit of angst off of some of the neighbours. But they said no kid's going to knock on the door with that picture reflecting out through the window, are they? It's like
That's very good.
yeah, but yeah. Look at that. Oh. Mate, I hope you get it sorted, mate, because, yeah,
Sure, he will.
we feel your pain on that, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Phil Alden's been doing a bit here. He says, work in progress is the firing line, 35th scale rapier missile system. Been cracking on with the groundwork. Tree line foliage added from woodland scenics as a backdrop. Generators are in place, and his impression of the connecting cables been laid between the various components. Most likely not accurate, but given the limited info I could lay my hands on, this is his best rendition. And a lot of the cabling should be hidden at a later stage under can netting. Hey, mate, different things happened in theatre at the end of the day, mate. So, you know, have at it. You know, what I'm seeing, I'm loving it. Look at that. I love anything like this. A lot of work's gone into that. Yeah, gets in there, mate.
They're not the easiest kits to assemble, I found.
Oh, right. Why is that? Is that fitment, Panzer, or the quality of the
No,
plastic?
it's the resin and white metal.
Oh, right,
The white
yeah.
metal seems to have a strange content to it that seems to resist most super glues. In fact, I've actually got the. Oh, well, here. Oh, wait a second.
So it's a proper two-part epoxy required job, is it?
I think so. I mean, I have here. You won't see it because I'm not on the screen, but I have the firing line short wheelbase airportable Land Rover kit, and I had to peg and pin all the white metal fittings to the resin because it just didn't seem to grab at all.
Yeah, I had it with a resin and white metal bike, and I did it all with two-part epoxy in the end because yeah, look at that, oh, gorge.
But no, they do some wonderful kits.
And this is it. It's just nice to see a little bit of something different, isn't it? You know, you always see the tanks and support vehicles and things, but bits of artillery and stuff like this, you can tell a story with that alone, can't you? Yeah.
And the surprising thing is that I don't think any of the mainstream kit manufacturers have done the rapier units, either rapier or tracked rapier. I think Hobby, not Hobby Boss, who was it? The people, the AFE Club's resin company.
Oh, right, yeah.
They did the tracked rapier version.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they're kind of hard to get anywhere outside of South Korea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like what he's done. I really do. Like I say, it's just the story, isn't it? It's like, yeah, why not?
Yep.
Everything tells a story. So, yeah, be keeping an eye on that, Phil. Yeah. What you need now is a Rupert in there. If you do a Rupert in there, Phil, can you do me a favour? Can you do him with silver hair and a pair of glasses on and my name is Dave badge? Because I still think Dave's a closet Rupert. I've got this feeling in me water.
Sneaky feeling, yeah.
Does like a Rupert out, Dave. Yeah, look, I can see him coiling up now thinking I want to swear at you.
He's a friend of Rupert, yes.
Yeah. You've been down the paddock, Dave, haven't you, with your mate, the Rupert? And yeah, he stables horses and everything, doesn't he, mate?
No.
No. He said defensively.
He did, yeah. I know what he wants to say. When we come off air, PJ, you watch the change in language.
You'll notice he also denied it very quickly, you notice.
He did. David Powell's part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. There you go. Because he's doing the Mold Kings 21003, tentative 4, part 5. There you go. It was a gobful coal, wasn't it? Reading out loud, mate. It's really hard coal, isn't it? Ross Medlock was live last night, or Tuesday even, at the bench there, because the clue's in the word Tuesday, Cole.
Yep.
So you can see that. As was Philip Prime. There you go. Steve Mundy's been at the Greeble box again. He's been doing some toy bashing. Oh, I'm glad you clarified that, mate. He said, found one of these Lightyear armadillos and thought it needed a bit of adjustment. I see what you did. So with the aid of the trusty razor saw, I've got 2 for 1, little shuttle and a lander of some sort. Oh, he's had the saw out, Dave.
Uh-oh, come on, let's have a look.
Yeah, he's had the saw out. Look, sharp mouth.
No. Sharp mouth approved.
Big teeth.
Yeah,
big
Disney Pixar Lightyear, the armadillo. Look at that.
Yes. That was the before picture.
Yeah.
You see, James could send Steve his bits for his Gundam.
Well, yeah, because you've got a load of... I'm just clicked. You've got a load of Greebles, haven't you, James? Yeah. Gundam was mentioned. Yeah, you got a good deal on that, James, didn't you? Is that a part work? Oh, I'll have to send you some white gloves.
He was on the phone the other day with Kev, and we were in the Kevin and I were in the hangout, and he was telling us what he'd bought at the local charity shop.
Yeah,
and he was talking about some jigsaw that he got for Alicia, and he said, and when we got it home and opened the box, you would never guess what was inside. And before he had a chance to tell anybody, I had yelled out, "Not the missing parts for your Gundam."
No, probably had a spring for a GT40 and a wheel arch clamp. Yeah.
And attack on part A20.
Yeah. All those Greebles we've lost to the carpet monster. Yeah. Happy day. Could you imagine now, right, if all those Greebles we've lost suddenly reappeared on a bench? That would be one hell of a pile of plastic, wouldn't it?
And quite scary.
Miracle.
What's that? Guru's put a £5 super chat in, as per my message last night. Okay, I need to scroll up again, don't I? Okay, yeah, I need to do scrolling up on Messenger, mate. I'll do that after the show. But thanks anyway, Fox. Bless you. Yes, he's put in a super chat for me. There you go.
Thank you for supporting the channel, Fox.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Massive
Fox has confirmed that he did find the spring.
Oh, right. There you go.
Yeah. Most likely after he built it, though.
Absolutely. Yeah. I like what he's done with that. Nice bit of saw work. I still think he could have got a job doing all the old studio models and things like that, because he has got a bit of a vision going on, isn't he? That they originally done them, didn't they? Bits of wasn't I'm right in thinking that the Millennium Falcon's got bits of Tiger Tank on it and things like that.
It's got bits of lots of things on it.
Tiger tanks. It has Panther tanks. It has an SDKFZ 222 chassis. It has parts of a Centurion, parts of the Chieftain, parts of Panther tanks and Shermans.
That's nice.
It also has the front fascia from the lunar landing module that's in the Airfix Saturn V.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually quite a famous piece, and people try to look for it. Yeah. So if you're building a perfect grade Millennium Falcon, right, and you need to add that piece to it somewhere, or obviously a scaled down version to keep it authentic.
Yes. There's even parts of the Airfix Bailey Bridge from the play set, pontoon bridge set.
Oh, really? I got the original pontoon set in my stash. I've never built it because it's like one of them, innit? It's quite a rare thing, I suppose, now.
It's 20 inches long. What are you going to do with it? Make a diorama?
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, and I think the price on that was something like £1.06 or something like that. You know, it's
think the last time I bought one, they were, I think they were £1.25.
Yeah, well, we bought them for the Thunderbird builds, Dave, didn't we? And then we saw what people were paying for them on eBay, and we're like, yeah, we'll keep them. Yeah. Nice job there, Steve, mate. Keep it coming, mate.
Yep.
Bill Holden's been doing his figure again. It's the Index 1/6 style 300mm Royal Artillery Gunner figure fundraiser for Caitlin. Now considering this one completed, less for the RA Berry badge and the base. Figure will soon be available as a raffle prize, with all proceeds going to the fundraiser for young Caitlin. For further info, see the links below. There you go, folks. Oh yeah, this is one of those. He's got that expression, Dave, hasn't he, that you see on these figures, and you think, yeah, what would that troop be thinking?
Ooh.
You know, and yeah, he's just got that contemplatory 1,000 yards there. You know, it's just there, isn't it?
Yep. He's thinking, oh, great, time to shower and get some decent sleep.
Yeah, you know, and it's just captured that, and it's like, yeah. Dare I say it? Does he have a passing resemblance to Harry? Is that just me? But yeah.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah. Just got a bit of a resemblance, isn't there? I could be wrong. I normally am. Yeah.
No, that's good. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's wrong colour hair for Harry, isn't it? But yeah, he's done a lot of work on that.
Yeah.
Really has.
Should be pleased with that.
Absolutely, the texture. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Definitely. All the webbing and everything. Yeah. It looks like real canvas as well. Yeah, nice one. Cargit, shiny Cargit. We've got Paul Bretland here has put in his kit box, a PZY 124th BMW M3 F80. Second one of this kit and third BMW M3 on the run. Safe to say I won't build an M3 for some time. We'll hold you to that. Great kit, same as the first time round. Only issue was the marks to the front windscreen again, which I'll be chatting to Kitbox about. It's unusual to have big marks and stuff on the screens, but could that be a packaging problem or is that a casting problem? Who knows? And then there's all the list there of everything that it was done in pro scale, grey primers, and pro scale 2K, flocking, all of that lot. So yeah, get yourselves over to pro scale, folks, and get yourself some paints. And he makes paint to order as well. Choose the colour, let him know what you need, the paint code, and it'll be sent out to you. Give him a looky-loo, folks. Look at that.
Yeah, now, does Paul have the same thing with the flocking that you have? He just looks at it and the flock just goes where he wants it.
Yeah, accidents happen, Dave. You know, as I said to you and Lynn at the time, I leant over to get me scalpel and I knocked it onto the model, and it wasn't intentional that it landed in all 4 footwells, but it did, mate.
Oh, no. Miracles do happen sometimes.
Yeah, it was a bind, mate, because I noticed when I went to put the cab back in the box that the doors had suddenly cut themselves open in the frames as well. Don't know how this happened.
Yeah, and you were looking forward to that doing them, weren't you?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it, PJ. It must have been a weakness in the plastic, I think, where they scored it too deep.
Yeah, all this flocking that on carpets and happens in cars, it must be something to do with the full moon.
Yeah.
And the magnetic fields.
Absolutely. I was going to throw a bit of sprue in there for the carpet monster, to be quite honest with you, after it happened. But yeah, absolutely beautiful again.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Joke.
All joking aside, the shine on that is just stunning.
Out of the 3 that you built,
yes,
that's not the best one.
Really?
Trust me.
I really hate him even more now.
So do
I'm sure I've got a Paul ISM sticker that I can put on my dartboard. I'm sure I've got one somewhere. Bless him.
I've got several.
All joking aside, you can't, we're only having banter, but you can't fault it, can you?
No.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it's the rate that they turn these kits around at. It's like, yeah. That is shiny. Isn't it? Shinier than a diamond in a goat's arris, mate. Yeah. Just be proud of that, mate. Beautiful, beautiful work. He must have a 300-foot long display cabinet to put all these kits in.
It's not far off.
Yeah.
290 feet?
Yeah. Yeah. Going down in 5 feet increments. Beautiful. He's carbon fibered that roof, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he has, Dave. He has. You want me to zoom in, Dave, just to upset you, don't you?
Go on, just do it.
There you go, Dave. Look at that, Dave.
He used to get his stitch.
Yeah, and he's even got it to conform to the gully on there. Look at that. Oh, gets in. Yeah, you love him even more now, Dave, don't you? Yeah. I take it you won't be wearing your Paul ISM onesie anymore, will you?
No.
Daniel Lab. Lost my mojo on the Gas 66, so it's now put aside. Never done a ship, so I started on the FX German E-boat in 72nd scale from 1975.
Oh, good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Lots of cleaning and lots of off-sprue parts. So far, only 1 of 3 rudders are lost. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I feel his pain. Oh, Panzer.
Oh, and I bet there's a bit of flash on that and all.
Ah, saviour of the universe. Yeah. Oh, 1975. Oh, look at that plastic, Dave.
1975. Oh, there, that'd be flash filled.
That's a Huey-esque looking bit of plastic there, Dave, isn't it, eh?
The funny thing was that when that came out in 1975, it was a new kit.
Yes.
And we would have all have dreamed of it. I remember doing the RAF, what was it, the coastal launch thing, the RAF recovery launch. And it was a nightmare. And it was a new toolkit as well. But it takes us all back to our youth seeing these kits.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were spoilt for choice. It was Airfix or the Matchbox little vignette ones, wasn't it? And that's what you had. And then Hella came along and early Tamiya. But for us, that was the norm, wasn't it? You was almost disappointed if you didn't have Flash because you thought there was something wrong with it.
Yep. No any better.
I bought one of their
kits.
Yeah. Bought one of their early Air France Concords Panzer, and somewhere in the Flash was the Delta wing. It was.
Yep, I've done that as well.
It was the norm. You used to think there was something wrong. But I used to keep all the big chunks of Flash because you could make little bits out of it, little offcuts of metal and things. So, yeah. Cool, yeah, that really does look evil plastic, doesn't it? I can hear the Jaws music, Dave Dada. Yeah.
That piece of music's now in my head.
Isn't it? You could just that bit of plastic, get a look at it.
Well, I don't know about the Jaws music, more like the Twilight Zone music.
Yeah. Or the Captain Scarlet. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Honestly, I've just developed a shudder. I'm looking at the box and there's, yeah. Fair play, Daniel, mate. You're a braver man than me.
Braver man than most of us.
I've still
So
got...
we're on it.
Go on.
So, shall we run a book how long it takes his mojo to lose on that one?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
On
I've
the,
still got that Knight Rider 2000 car, Dave, in it that we was going to buddy build. And every time we've gone to do it, we open the box and we look at it and go, what a pile of grit in there. And it just goes back on the shelf, mate. It's, yeah.
What possessed us to buy those anyway?
I don't know. We was in that. We've done the Huey and it was easier than we thought. Let's find another pup. And it got suggested, didn't it? And we both grabbed it thinking, oh, yeah, it's not as bad as people say. And when we opened it, it was instant regret, wasn't it?
You just looked inside and you just went, why did I buy this?
Yeah. You've got one in your PJ?
No. As an aside, on the ISM stream on Friday, I have a question of the week that I put in. Okay?
Yeah.
And it was about which genres of models do you avoid? Okay?
All right, yeah.
And yeah, there's lots of models involved and we all do different things and different genres. And one of the main genres that's avoided by most is ships.
Yes. Yeah. I would like to do a big battleship in one of the 200th scale ones, but it's where the hell would I put it?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the problem. I'd love to do one. I've got a tall ship. I've got the Black Pearl. And again, you know, it's, I'll build it, but then it's like, where am I going to put it when it's built?
Yeah, but you've got to have an interest in that genre, haven't you?
Yeah.
If you don't.
Yeah.
So all very well doing it as a challenge, as a one-off, but you know. It's interesting to see that
Yeah, I can get that because it's it's a bit like the big 30-second scale Lank, isn't it? You know, a lot of people have got it. But then when you build it and see how massive it is,
Oh, yeah. And there's a lot of work in every section that you do. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah. Good luck with that, Daniel. You're a braver man than me, mate. Dan Croak's got his latest video up on the Dan Cave. It's part 3 of the Fujimi Ford GT40 66 Le Mans. Because you're still doing the group build, or is that done now? Is that ongoing?
Of what, mate?
The Le Mans build you guys are all doing.
That's still. I think that goes until June.
Until June, yeah. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, folks. And keep an eye on the ISM show on a Friday because, you know, they're all doing these group builds and there's some interesting builds in the pipeline as well. Well, that's just shiny as a... Go off some people. He's been brushing that with his beard, isn't he? Because that is shiny.
Yeah, he's been polishing it with his beard, yeah. I
still, and this is a question, when you do your question of the week, we need to know this. Does Dan wear a beard net when he goes to sleep? Now, I know deep down he's going to hate me for saying that because you're all going to mock him now.
I'm going to make a note of that because I will ask it on the night. I won't put it as
because
my
this is a question that's been on my brain. It keeps me awake at night. And I know the mere thought of Dan in a beard net is going to set all you lot off mocking him. So, Dan, I apologise for any mocking you may or may not get. But I want to know whether you wear a beard net when you go to Bubby's, mate. You're going to get a lot of legs out of this, PJ, aren't you, mate?
Yep.
All right, mate. You got that all noted down.
Question noted.
Yeah. Sponsored by Festa 67's workshop, that question.
Just, as you know, there are questions for the crew.
Yes.
And there's obviously my one, which is for the public, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
That, and Dan reads out the questions for the crew.
Oh, does he?
And as what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a word with Paul as an aside and see if we can slip this in somewhere.
Yes.
Or whether he just wants me to ask it.
Yeah.
So, I don't mind either way.
Absolutely, but yeah, this is one of them things that's kept me awake on a regular basis. It's like there's got to be a beard in it.
So regardless of what's happening in your medical life next week, Colin. You've got to watch the Friday show.
Oh yeah, I will watch it. I mean, I would type it in myself, but I just know the venom that he would come at me, and I'm not going to deny responsibility because we're live. But yeah, by all means, you know, I don't mind going under the bus, but I think you lads can have a bit of fun. A light-hearted bit of banter at Dan's expense.
It will be taken that way, and you know it will. So.
Absolutely, and got a lot of time for Dan, but
I will ask that. No worries.
That was the E-model stream from last week. He's going to hate me for that. He's going to call me names, isn't he?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Marcus says some progress on his Revell 72nd F22 Raptor that he started on Ross's stream. Enjoyable little kit, and it was a birthday prezi from his son. Happy belated birthday, Marcus. I didn't realise it was your birthday, but then we haven't seen you for ages, mate, so we've kind of lost track of when your birthday is, mate. Otherwise, we'd have sung happy birthday and everything to you. Yeah, cool. That's a nice looking kit, isn't it? Yeah. That ain't the missing one that fell off the front of our aircraft carrier, is it?
Oh, we lost one.
Yeah,
down to 5 now. Down to 5 now into the 6.
Was it not the Americans who lost one, or was it one of ours that lost one?
Oh, it was down by Gibraltar, wasn't it? Didn't it pop off the? They left the covers on, didn't they? And
yes, they left an engine cover on.
Yeah, and they went to take off, and it just went plop, then it straight into the drink, and it has since been recovered, but I don't think it's going to buff out.
No.
So
it's going to take a lot of silicone gel to try that.
Could you imagine the bloke that had to go and report that to the boss? Can you imagine how tight his Harris was?
You did what?
And the bloke then who realised I was the bloke who should have took the cover off. Oh,
there's going to be a few slap wrists for that.
Could you imagine that? Must have took ages for him to clean that flight deck with that toothbrush.
Oh yeah.
Would he have been drummed out for that, Dave? Would he have been booted out the service for that, or would he have just been sent down the glass house for a bit? Because that's a big faux pas, innit? That's a big boo-boo to make, innit?
He would have got a bit of a telling off.
Yeah.
He would have probably been put on some form of a charge. Lord knows what. Something to do with irresponsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether he would have been...
Because it's a career stopper, isn't it? I don't think that person's going to progress through the ranks anytime quickly, are they?
His progression will have slowed.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been... I don't think he would have been kicked out. I don't think he would have been dismissed.
No.
He may be changing ships shortly.
I mean, what's one of them? Couple of £100 million? That's a big cock up to make, isn't it, when you think of it?
Each one's 100 million.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. To think what the cleaning bill is for it as well.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bad day at work, that, isn't it? Here, love, you never guess what. Well, I've got to go and see the governor in the morning. I made a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, really? What, you scratch the paint or something? Nah.
Bit more than that.
Bit more than that, love. Yeah.
Yeah. No amount of desiccate silica gel or T-cut's going to solve that problem.
Nah.
Because the RAF did lose one off the end because it malfunctioned and he had to eject very quickly.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. No. So yeah.
That went straight to the bottom.
That's a Raptor. Have we got Raptors? I thought we had the F-35B.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry, my bad, mate. Yeah. Yeah, mate, it's a military plane. They all look the same to me, mate.
Yeah, grey with wings. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a grey thing with wings, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
Yep.
Not like the World War II stuff where you can, that's pretty sort of different. Now they're all jelly moulds, aren't they? Like the motors, cars, they're all the same. There's loads of shows there, different gaming shows, etc. Marcus says, it's been a long slog, fun build of the Italieri 48 scale F14 with some Tamiya PE to boot in the cockpit onto the new project, 72nd F2 wrap, 22 wrap, that a gift from his son on his birthday. This is one. Isn't this, am I right in thinking, if I'm wrong, I apologise, isn't this the Gary Pashley type of plane that you guys did for your group build? Was that an F14?
I'm not sure. You could be right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but yeah, may he rest in peace, bless him.
It was a bit before my time.
Yeah, but yeah. Something about these old flip wing planes, isn't it? The old swing wing planes, they just look aggressive, don't they? It's like, yeah,
They do.
some of that.
Good job on that.
Done a nice job on that, Marcus.
Yeah, that's good. I like
He's
that.
going to have a ceiling like Ross soon, mate. Wall-to-wall planes. You'll see it.
Mm.
Yeah. You're looking a bit thin on the back of that plane there, Marcus. You need a good dinner, mate.
I thought it looks a bit like Dave, to be honest. But
Yeah, kind of didn't recognise you with a beard missing there, mate. Yeah.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like
I
you?
bet when he put them decals on, he done the voice. I'm AJ and I've got a Google Pixel. Yeah, that ain't an annoying advert. It's a bit like the Go Compare man, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why on earth did they pick her with that voice? Good
I
God.
know. It's honestly, it's fingernails on a blackboard, isn't it, Dave? Joshua Ryesdam's been doing interviews again, and it was Outlaw Paints. Yes, folks. Grab yourself a cup of tea and a bite to it. Go and watch these interviews. You meet some really interesting people on there. I'd love to see him do one with Paul Breton,
Yeah, that would be interesting.
to be honest with you, because bless him, Paul puts himself out for everyone else. It would be nice just to sit there and see Paul interviewed on something. I'd sit and watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, because he does a lot of good for people behind the scenes, and be nice, nice to do him a favour, I think. But there you go. Manuel, MP models, and another step in the Alouette 3 canopy and antennas. Next step, painting the canopy with olive drab. Yes, this is the stream where I do it like this. You get to see a model unbuild itself and glue itself back to sprues.
I was going to say we're going backwards, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to go down to the bottom today, but yeah.
No worries.
That sounded wrong. I forgot to go. Yeah. Moving on, folks.
Moving on very
Yeah,
swiftly.
shoot the football. Come on, that weren't offside, was it? No way.
Yeah, moving on before you drop yourself right in it.
Yeah. I got away with that, Dave, do you think? Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't realise that was a full glass bubble on there that he had to mask
Yeah,
up,
I
and
mean,
I
it
was
was
even
down.
more
Yeah.
props to him. Because we had that with the Chinook, Dave, didn't we? Where it had that really annoying glass cockpit, didn't it?
Oh, that was
That
painful. That was.
That must have been fun to paint and.
Yeah, it's one of them. You looked at it, PJ, and you thought they could have just done an internal set of windows that pressed into a moulded plastic canopy. No, they made the whole front end of the helicopter like that.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
But
And we wanted to open the doors, but you couldn't. It was so brittle. It was nasty, Dave.
You could
Oh, it was
be
horrible.
really careful
Yeah.
cutting that out.
We called it a few names, Dave, didn't we, when we was masking that off?
Yes, they were very short and very choice.
Well, we did the masking of the canopies off air to save time, Dave, wasn't it? It was, yeah. The show wouldn't have aired if we'd done that live. The language in that hangout was good, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Here, Cole, what? Can you believe the... Yeah, Dave, look. All my masking's peeled off of it as well. Yeah, it's great, wasn't it? Amount of times we washed them canopies. Oh,
So, yeah, no, kudos for him on this one.
yeah. Well done, mate. And yeah. Yeah, nice
Worst
jelly
canopy.
doctor.
The worst canopy on a helicopter has to be I'm going back to Airfix, the Airfix Westland Scout.
Oh, that was the one out of Who Dares Wins, wasn't it? The SAS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was
I've
the
got
worst.
one of those in the stash somewhere. Thanks.
Yeah,
Pam.
Pam,
you,
so,
you, you wait till you get to putting it on, especially at the back of the cockpit.
Yeah,
There's a
Dave.
gap of about 5 millimeters.
That's another kit he's not doing.
Yeah, Dave, if I can get hold of one, mate, we'll have to do that as a build then.
Oh, is that who's going to be operating the bleeper machine?
I'll do that.
Oh, yeah. I think that would be good for our next group build for this lot as well, Dave. Do you reckon they should all get one and all?
No.
Do you know what? Because we've got a shiny car kit in it, I think we should do the Knight Rider car.
Oh,
Do you know something, Dave? I heard through the grapevine that is one kit that PJ really doesn't like.
And he doesn't have either. I think he should get it.
and the worst thing is, it's not a shiny car.
Mm.
See, the thing of it is, though, this would work perfectly for PJ because he's ordered trucks, and if he ordered a specific Aoshima Knight Rider truck, then the Knight Rider...
James is coming in for a dig now, is he?
Just hang on. Just bind your neck in, James. You'd be quiet the whole stream.
You know,
He was saving himself, PJ, for this very moment.
Absolutely. He's been like a coiled spring waiting for this, isn't he?
I'll have words with you, young man, later.
I think that is a good idea and a very valid point.
Yeah, I think we need to have a buddy build list, Dave, for this bunch of reprobates. So on there now is the Westland Scout, the APC Knight 2000. That's on there, mate.
Yeah. PJ can take lead on the Knight Rider one.
Thank you,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
Right, going back to sensible model making.
Why do I feel like I'm going to get my comeuppance from
He
PJ?
likes a battleship. How about a nice battleship or a tall ship for him?
The number of words that I'm biting on at the moment.
Yeah, tune in for the adult 18 plus stream, and then PJ can call us all the names he's thinking.
Manuel, just to clarify, says the Alouette freehand painting, no mask, and he used a toothpick to take off the excess paint.
Oh, legend. Mate, I'm gonna ring up Sadiq Khan later, the London mayor, and I'm gonna ask him to knock that Admiral bloke off that column and put a statue of you up, mate, because you're legend status now, mate, for doing that. Happy days. That was Ross's stream and Fox's stream from Saturday.
Bobbins is in. Did you mention that before while you're there?
Bobbins, is it? Yeah, sorry, my iPad was too far from me there because I'm leant back. Bobbins says, sorry I'm late, was busy doing grown-up stuff. Never apologise, mate. Never apologise, don't need to. He says the Tomcat was one of the best-looking fighters ever flown. It certainly was, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, they're still not flying them?
I don't know whether it's been retired down or not, Pans, to be honest with you, geese.
They're retiring them slowly but surely.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was him doing his GT40 and his Baneblade. Yeah, I know. Scary, isn't it, eh? Still can't see that spring, mate. I'm looking. Can't see it anywhere. David Powell was live there doing his Tantive 4 Part 4 there, folks, from the other week. That was our Baneblade build from the 12th of April. Ross's stream. I must do a separate page for all the streams to post in, I think. Yeah. Death by Plastic, the Art of Scale Model Muse, has finally got kits that she's been waiting for. The Larry, Moe and Curly, the Three Stooges. Get you some of that. She has been waiting a while for them as well. So, yeah, she'll enjoy them. Yeah. Again, nice different subject. Oh, look, we got another kit.
I have got one in here. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, God, look. Oh, look. Bugatti kit. Turd. iModel kit wranglers everywhere. Still thinking of Dan's bin there. I can't get that out of my head now. It's funny. It's because I've got some Satsumas in one of them orange bags over there. And it's like, yeah. Anyway, the iModel kit wranglers everywhere. This mixed medium kit, mainly resin parts with lots of faux etch, clear resin for lights, acetate for windows and rubber tyres, was relatively easy to build, but care had to be taken with some of the smaller, more fragile resin parts. Paintwork masking did take some time to complete. The vast majority of time was spent creating numerous individual templates for the carbon fibre decals, which then had to be cut out and applied to the model. Huge time-consuming job, but worth it in the end. There's a nice big sexy list of all the products used, which I do like to see because it saves people going, what kit is that and what paint did you use? Look at this. You've not got one of those cut plotter cutters or anything like that, PJ, do your masks with, mate?
No. I'm not as rich as you.
Look at him. There you go. Have you some of that? Yeah, but mine tends to get kidnapped a lot by H for her stuff as well, for her crafty stuff. Look at that, though. That is a beautiful looking car. It really is. Is this the Chiron, isn't it? Is that what he called it?
It's based on that.
Yeah. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. You're hating seeing your work, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I know, mate. We all do it. We all cringe when it's our own work, don't we? But yeah, take the praise, mate. You know you want to. But yeah, look at that. I love them wheels. Absolutely love them wheels. But I bet you hated the decals. Or did they go down all right?
I think they went on relatively well and easily, surprisingly.
Were those days reverse ones, like the normal Bridgestone? No, so was proper, yeah.
Straight decals.
Yeah, straight decals. Yeah, I do like that. That is a very, very sexy car.
Yeah, I do. I like that. I like the colour.
Yeah. Out of interest, PJ, is that a pro scale paint you use there, mate?
No.
No, it's a zero, is it?
This was done
just before. Yeah, just before.
It was just after the launch.
Yeah,
but it does have a pro scale 2K clear coat on it.
Yeah. There you go, folks.
That's nice.
No, because the paint for that is comes as there's a dark blue and obviously the light blue you see there. And I'd already bought those.
Yes.
Some time ago, the zero paints.
Yeah.
I already bought them when I got the kit.
Yeah.
I've had the kit quite a while. So.
That's right, yeah. Because you're like me, aren't you? You buy in bulk and then, like you say, suddenly that was launched. It kind of caught us on the back foot a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
But, yeah, nice looking paint job there, mate. Super shiny. Nice 2K clear. How'd you find the 2K clear, Paul? Because we, used the zero lacquers, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to use the single K clear coat from zero. And that was my first foray into 2K. And it went down beautifully. And so I'm a convert now.
Convert, yeah. Yeah. Just makes a difference, doesn't it? Yeah. I like that a lot, mate. Yeah. Suitably done. And so you're now officially not only a shiny car git, but you've got 2 badges now because you're a carbon git as well. All right. So wear them badges with pride.
Everything that's black on there is carbon.
I know.
Absolutely everything.
Dave's sitting there going, he's a git, isn't he? I know what you're thinking, Dave. I know what you're thinking.
I cannot possibly repeat what I am.
Yeah, be prepared. Be prepared for zoomage, Dave.
And don't go too
Stop it.
It's actually done in the chevron form. So the right side is mirrored on the left hand side.
A bit like when Rolls-Royce do their book veneering on the dashboards.
It's book. That's the phrase I was looking for.
Yeah, and it works, doesn't it? I did it on the Land Rover bonnet. Where you just do it as a book fold down the middle. It just makes it.
It just tests the concentration now because you've got to get it the right way around.
Because you
number
can't.
Of times I cocked it up.
Yeah. That's the only downside. You get through a lot of carbon fibre decal sheet, don't you?
Two sheets of stuff to get that on
there. Yeah. No, you've done. Take the praise, mate. It's a stunning piece of work, mate. It's art at the end of the day.
Thank you.
So well done, mate. Proud of that. And again, thanks for sharing.
You see, James will have to play with a 2K when he does his truck.
Absolutely. Oh, we've got another post here from Netboy. Another video from the Dan Cave. This time, I'm so
I'm not
going to get.
I'm not going to tell him that. I'm not going to tell him that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it's the internet, isn't it? So I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time it's April on the bench update. Pop over and have a watch. Yeah, I've got to send him. I've got to send him a beard net, mate, through the post. Yeah, I thought you might want this.
You still get 'em?
I used to have to wear one at one of the jobs I had, mate, because it was clean room.
Oh, yeah, it's a health and safety thing. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so I used to wear a long beard back then. I used to braid it, but I used to have to coil it up and put it in a beard net. So I'm mocking Dan for having a beard net purely because I used to have to wear one. You know the ones I mean, Dave, the little sheepskin hammock type thing, you know?
Yeah, I know the ones.
Yeah, so, because we used to do some bits on components in the clean room, so yeah. Oh, hold up a minute. Let's just shut that window. Right. So, yeah, that was Netboy with his April update on the bench. Go and watch that, folks. All done in the best possible taste. That's James doing his Ogwalks Express with an H. Live build part 3 from the 10th. Kipper Wald's got his new work in progress. Another helicopter he's doing. It's in. I love all these helicopters that folks are doing.
Jellywoppers.
We'll be doing a group build on a Westland Scout in the future, folks, so look out for that.
Yes, the infamous Airfix Westland Scout kit.
It's got to be the old one, Pans, isn't it? The original, yeah?
Yep. They only do the original.
So it can't just be any Western Scout then.
No, it's got to be the Airfix one. Yeah. I could notice how quiet. Is that a puff of Hamlet cigar smoke I just see coming from Paul's bench? Kit was doing his helicopter. Look at that detail in that little dash he's done there. Or cockpit, should I say.
There's another shot of it somewhere, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
More detail. Yeah.
Fair play, mate.
Just need to remember.
Yeah.
In a later post.
There you go. I'll do one more and then I shall have to pack up because it's 4:30. So, yeah. Annual lab, the first layer of clear gloss varnish is on. Last one is early tomorrow morning. Then cranking up the heater for 8 hours, bag everything up and deliver tomorrow evening. Phew, he says, a tight schedule. Yeah, he's got he'd be polishing helmets. No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. You need to no.
Yeah,
he's polishing American helmets.
He's polishing hats that are worn on heads. How's that sound?
That's better.
Protective hats. Look at them.
Yes, those are American football hats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really been doing a lot of no. Dave, I'm trying to think of words I can use. Sports hats.
Yes.
Sports headgear.
Got you. That'll do.
That'll do.
Head protective wearable garment.
Yeah.
One thereof.
Yeah. Yeah. And
and funnily enough, Paul at ISM has just dropped in.
Has he really? Hello, Paul, my old mate. Where? Go on.
He's referring to PJ as a bad influence.
Yes,
In what respect?
Yeah, he's hope you're all well. He says, keep an eye on PJ, he's a bad influence. Yeah, he's been mocking Dan Croak, mate. I've tried to stop him.
Wow. No, that's outrageous.
Hold on a minute.
That's outrageous.
To avoid PJ.
Oh, didn't I throw him straight under the bus there, mate?
I was going to say, you're lucky.
That was merciless.
PJ must live next to the bus depot. The amount of buses that ran over him there.
Oh, PJ, apologies, mate. I threw you right under there, totally unjustifiably, mate. Your reaction was gold. PJ's going to have a question for you to ask on Friday's upcoming ISM stream, mate. And I think you'll like it. Fella. So,
in addition to,
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
if you'll like it,
you'll all like it. Yeah.
I'm not sure Dan will, but
No,
okay.
Dan won't, but you know, I accept full responsibility, but it gives you a maximum opportunities for mockage. So yeah.
Oh,
there
hang
you
on.
go.
I don't think he's here this week.
Oh, ain't he?
No, he's away.
Yeah. But, what Dan is?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, mate. Yeah, but you've wrote it down, didn't you? So you can do it.
Yeah. I can do it.
It's okay. We'll remind him in the hangout.
Yeah, but yeah.
I've written it down. So.
And see, because he's got it all written down, you know now that Paul that it was his idea. See,
Oh,
because he's the one got. None of us have got it wrote down on our benches, have we?
yes, but I've
How can
actually
you
written
throw
it.
someone under the bus twice in about less than 5 minutes?
Thing is,
I-
Dave, it's on the live stream, and he's only got to watch it back, isn't he? Yeah.
I've written down question from Colin.
Oh, you lovely fellow, you. Oh, mate, the attention I'm paying to this post-it. 1,000-yard stare, mate. I'm focused, truly focused. Yeah.
Dominic has popped in. Dominic Cuckoo has popped in.
Hello, Dom. How you doing, mate? And if his missus is watching, it's nice to see him have a rest because he's been in this hangout non-stop since you went away, love.
Somebody else joining me under the bus. Yeah.
Oh, dear. So there you go, folks. That's your little bit of gallery for the week. So I'm going to leave it there
Excellent, well done, Colin.
because I've got to be good and listen to me carcass. So let's come off a screen with that. Go back onto there, so we can see everyone and what they've been up to, and we could all show off what we've been up to. So first up, we are going to go with Dangerous. There you go, Dave.
Okay. So mostly masking.
Masking. I thought you was paying attention to your list of post-it notes, Dave.
Yes.
Oh, you've had fun with that, ain't you? I can tell.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, but the best thing is he'll now apply the brown on top of the green.
Yes.
And then he's got to do all the masking again.
Yeah, I remember doing that on my Berlin camo job, and it was fun.
But he's doing digital, so there'll be odd shapes on it as well.
Yeah, and he's 72nd scale as well, pans as well, mate. So, yeah. No, so we got your back here, Dave.
Thank you.
That's all right, mate. That's what us friends do for each other. Moving over to the Panzer.
Okay, what did I do? Well, while we're watching the gallery, I potted about and got the halves of the cab popped together.
Oh, nice.
Also, so that's it. I can start putting the inside pieces on later, and that will all fit inside that.
Oh, lovely.
Eventually.
He's only got his trailer on and all. Look at that.
Yeah,
really?
Well, no, the trailer's actually just push fitted into place. Well, the suspension bogies list, you'll notice the giant gap between the axle rod.
They are straight, aren't they? Because, Dave's looking. He's got his spirit level to his left, so,
They are indeed. Look, they're straight.
Mate, I'll take your word for it, mate.
Let's move along. And what's more, they're balanced so that they will be all level on the ground.
Oh, see, this is why you're a cat,
Yeah. Don't want to give Dave any ammunition for wobbly wheels,
No, let's go over and have a look at what Busboy's been up to. What you been up to, mate?
I've been doing the main fuselage for this biplane. Took a lot of cleanup. There's a lot of seam lines on both sides.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's quite a lot of seam which had to come out of that. And I've just started putting the blue on there, and it's going to be brown for wood and stuff like that. So that took quite a bit of time to do.
Nice one, mate.
Was done previously when I'd started the kit a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I like how you've got the detail on the engines there, mate. It's looking mint.
Getting this
nice one.
It's going to be a time-consuming thing, this. I've also drilled out all the holes for where all the strengthening wires have got to be woven in.
Yeah.
So,
that takes your mind off a Dreamweaver for a couple of hours as well, mate, because you've been busting your plums doing that, ain't you? So, just gives you a bit of a breather, mate. And
nice break from that.
Yeah. Next up, we've got James, Dave's nemesis. There you go, mate.
She's still here. I thought he'd left.
I basically glued in the engine.
Oh, nice one.
now. Also the steering.
I've been doing brum brum noises of you, mate.
Not yet. And then I've also done the 2 differentials.
Oh, nice one. Get yourself in there, mate.
A lot of tiny parts just for 2 differentials.
Yeah.
Oh, did it again. Wow.
Yeah. He's good, isn't he?
A great memory.
He has, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good. Say it again, James.
Differential.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm impressed, mate. And me, myself, I did a bit of cabbage. Bit of that with the seats and everything. Little bit of assembly on the cab unit there because I want to leave the back off so I can put the mesh inside the windows and some suspension. And last but no means least, a bit of scratch building because I still haven't located my carpet monsters friend. Oi, cat, stop sniggering. I can hear you.
It wasn't me, laughing.
Dave.
That was Dave, was it? Oh, Dangerous is having a pop, is he? Like that, is it? It's all right.
I see. I didn't have a pop because I know what it's like when something.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Because when you're building your Night 2000, mate, yeah, we'll get you back.
And do you want to show your landing off as well, Colin, for people that have not seen it?
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah. 2 secs, mate. In the background there, you can see the work in progress that is the Landy. It's coming along. It just needs, now that I've rebuilt my compressor because my condenser went bang.
Oh yeah, of course, your airbrush broke, didn't it?
My compressor all went a bit, yeah, as you can see. So yeah, so I've put a new one of them in last night, so it's all back up and running. So I can get back to the spraying. So yeah, this has got to have a little bit of light dust and detritus put on it. This has now been fully PJ approved because he noticed that I had these beautiful 3D printed wheels and a steel rim on the roof. So now they all match, PJ. And we've also got
the other detail.
The PJ ladder.
PJ ladder. We
got a bit of tarpage. And all that is is 4-ply hand tissue. I know that.
Oh, well done, that man. Looks really good.
Soaked up in PVA and then painted whilst it was still soaking wet with a little bit of homebrew, olive drab and buff just to give it a bit of dirt and detritus. And then on the front, I 3D printed a set of bull bars with a winch on it because having done PJ's ladder, it was the least I could do. So
we can look forward to photographs appearing on the ISM What You've Finished gallery for this week then, yeah?
I'm hoping so, mate, because that'll be on there, as will...
I know you've got other things take your priority, but...
The H2 carbon, so I will try and get that. Yeah, the end of the week, I've got a procedure that I'm going in for, so, yeah, I might be here next week, I might not, I don't know. And then I've been building toolboxes and things like that, so... So that's that toolbox and all these little jacks are for my little workshop diorama that I photograph everything with, because I had a conversation with someone about photography of kits. He knows who he is, PJ, and I made a promise that I would take more effort and do more things with it. So that's what I'm doing, folks. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Well done, that man.
That's all right, mate. Other than that, I'm going to love and leave you with enjoy the rest of your day and all of that lot, folks. I'll be back 9 p.m. tomorrow night for the non-E-Models Monday show on my channel. A bit of Monday madness. So look out for that. I've got no idea what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night. I'll wait until tomorrow comes. So in the meantime, massive thanks to everyone in the chat for coming in and keeping us all company.
Yep.
Massive thanks to me mates for all coming in and making these shows possible, because it's easy for me and Dave now because we got other voices we can interact with on here. So
yes, and we still have got this habit of when you go quiet to have a drink of tea, of all stopping talking.
I couldn't believe that. It was bad enough with him doing it, let alone all of you. All five of you, of course.
Almost as if the,
Colin, I've
different
trained them
standard.
well.
You have,
Yes.
Dave. This is called the Dave effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dave did promise everyone a tenner if we did it. So.
It's when I turn round and say to them all, Dave, what you been doing this week? And they all go, nothing.
Well, you never know. They just might do that.
Absolutely. And we're going to let PJ go now and do a bit of shopping because he's got a Westland Scout to buy and he's got a beautiful APC Knight Rider 2000 to get for our buddy builds because he really wants to build them.
And the Aoshima Knight Rider truck.
And we'll let James choose the battleship that he can build because we know he really wants to build a ship, don't we, PJ?
No, he doesn't. I will put my foot down there. I'm not doing shit.
On that note, folks, we'll love and leave you, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you all for joining us. Bye for now.
Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.